When you picture a truly great hotel, what do you see? Maybe it's the five-star service, the incredible design, or that amazing restaurant. And yeah, all of that is absolutely crucial. But what if I told you the most important decision was made years before any of that even existed? That's what we're digging into today. Welcome to the Hotel Strategist's Guide.
Hello and welcome. I'm a hotel AI expert, and I'm delighted to welcome all students of Europe Hotel School to this online learning journey. We're going to break down the kind of high-level thinking that turns a good hotelier into a great one. We truly look forward to supporting your professional growth in this amazing industry.
So, every hotel has an origin story, but it doesn't start with a groundbreaking ceremony or a construction crew. No, the real story begins much, much earlier, long before the first shovel ever touches the dirt. That's right. The foundation of a world-class hotel isn't concrete. It's a rigorous intellectual exercise. It's a deep analytical process that can literally make or break the entire venture before a single dollar is spent on construction. And you know what? This whole complex, high-stakes process, it all boils down to answering one single fundamental question. Get this one right, and you're on your way. Get it wrong? Well, you get the picture.
And here it is. Is a hotel truly the highest and best use for this specific piece of land? This question changes everything. It forces a developer to step outside their passion, their ego, their dream of building a hotel, and to think, first and foremost, like a cold, calculating real estate strategist. The tool for this? It's called a highest and best use study, or an HBU. Honestly, you can think of it as a dose of reality, a data-driven check on a developer's ambition. Its only job is to figure out what type of project will squeeze the absolute maximum value out of that one particular site.
Okay, so how does this HBU study actually work in practice? Well, I like to think of it as a gauntlet. Your brilliant idea for a hotel has to survive 4 critical tests or filters, one after the other. And here they are. First up, is it even physically possible to build what you want on the land? If the answer is yes, you get to the next gate. Is it legally permissible? Pass that, and you face the big one. Is it financially feasible? And only if your idea gets through all 3 of those do you get to ask the final, winning question. Is it the most productive use of the land? And believe me, ideas can fail fast. Imagine a developer has this incredible dream of a huge luxury resort. The land is big enough, so it's physically possible. But then, reality hits. The zoning laws for that area say residential townhouses only. And just like that, the dream is over. It's a non-starter, game over before it even began. All right, but let's say your project is physically possible and legally allowed. Now you've got to face what is often the toughest filter of them all, the financials. This is where so many ambitious plans hit a brick wall. And a chart like this just lays it all out, doesn't it? The HBU study might show that, hey, you could build an office tower on this land and get a solid 12% return. Your proposed hotel, though, it's projected at 8%. Now, 8% isn't bad, but it isn't 12%. And when you're talking millions of dollars, the numbers don't lie. The highest and best use is the office tower. But wait, this is where it gets interesting, where the art of strategy comes into play. Because a hotel isn't just about the numbers on a spreadsheet. It can bring this incredible, intangible value. A great hotel can become the heart of a neighborhood, an anchor that lifts up everything around it. So how do you put a number on that? Well, there's a powerful metric for this, and it's called residual land value. Here's how it works. You figure out the total value of your finished hotel, and then you subtract everything. All the construction costs, all the fees. You even subtract a fair profit for the developer. What's left over? That's the real value the land holds for your hotel project. And that leads to the ultimate go or no-go decision. You take that residual land value you just calculated, and you compare it to the land's simple market price, what you could sell the empty lot for it tomorrow. If your number is higher, boom, you've got a viable project. The numbers work. That's your green light. So, after an idea has been tested, after it's passed through the physical, the legal, and the financial filters, we finally arrive at the strategist's final decision. And I want you to really let this sink in, because it's the core lesson today. A successful hotelier must first be a successful real estate strategist. You can be the best operator in the world, but it means nothing if the foundational real estate decision wasn't the right one to begin with. So in the end, true, lasting success isn't just about building a beautiful hotel.
It's about looking at a piece of dirt, deeply understanding its potential, and then having the wisdom to choose the one project, the only project, that truly unlocks all the value that soil holds. And that is the question I want to leave you with today. As you go on to build your amazing careers in this industry, never forget to look down. Think like a strategist first, and always ask yourself, what hidden potential does the soil beneath my feet hold?